Lanae-Tava Thomas charmed the entire national stadium and Jamaicans in general with her brilliant 200-meter win at the Racers Grand Prix and her even more amazing interview. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know the next video drops. We drop a video at least once a day here in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit the like button and finally leave your thoughts. On the ready? Yep. Good to go. People, I have the vid. I'm still fighting the vid. So if I sound a little strange, please overstand. Yeah? The voice is not as clear as it should be, but you know the show must go on. And last night's Racers Grand Prix was really, really entertaining. Awesome runs by the athletes. Kudos to all of them. But we're going to talk about a very special young lady by the name of Lanae-Tava Thomas that we've been talking about for about a year and a half here at Peter Lloyd World. She was absolutely brilliant last night, winning the 200 meters in dominant fashion. Looked incredible doing so. And the whole Jamaica, self-included, well, I had already fallen in love with her as a personality, but the whole of we fell in love with her even more so last night after her interview. Lanae-Tava Thomas ran and won in a new personal best at the Racers Grand Prix in the women's 200 meters with a plus 1.8 meters per second win behind her. Her time was 22.36. Ashanti Moore, also of Jamaica, ran 22.74 for a season's best, and Jadine Williams took third in 22.95, also a season's best. This, of course, was in the women's 200 meters at the Racers Grand Prix 2024 last night at the National Stadium in Kingston, beautiful Jamaica.
Off they go for the women's 200 meters. Thomas of Jamaica has come away well. Brilliant curve coming from the Jamaican Thomas. Candice Hill trying to chase. So close as the shot to more. But it's Thomas who is well clear. And she wins by a long way. That's close to her lifetime best. 22:36 is the flash time. Lanae-Tava Thomas.
Now, before we talk about this brilliant run by this young lady, we have to talk about the interview she did with TVJ. Where may I tell you, the whole Jamaica fall in love with this young lady. May I tell you, she had me going, people. I mean, anybody had really had bits to Yam and how Yam inspire. Yeah. Anyway, just watch the interview.
Lanae was telling us about how home cooking has led to that fantastic performance. 22.36 seconds. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How did you feel about the performance?
It was a good opener. The last time didn't count because I was fresh off the plane, so I count this as my opener. It was a good one. Flo knows what he's doing.
Of course, this year, one can stop you in terms of eligibility to now compete for Jamaica.
Right.
You're now ready to go, and you've shown with this performance, you think, in terms of the national trials coming up, we know Jamaica's sprinting prowess. What do you think you've shown the Jamaicans and the world here today?
Jamaica is always a force to be, it's just a dominant force. So it's good for come out here and actually run palm home track and, show everybody with Jamaica, build some more people, and I come up and I come up and I come up,
And I know the crowd is loving it. You were telling us some of the Jamaican meals that you had since you're here. Tell us some more. I'm sure the crowd wants to hear.
So, parents no more, so I can't eat none of them food. But to them, I come and I eat some yam, some black banana, some liver, maybe some liver, but I think I've lived a long time. And the little things then.
Congratulations. Thank you so much for the vibes. People, that's the secret to fast running. Lanae-Tava Thomas.
Great interview there. You could hear the crowd just going crazy when she was switching at the yardie, switching at the part for me. I tell you, I should talk about yam and black banana. People don't know black banana. Anyway, if you're Jamaican, you must know black banana. Liver, well, so we don't eat them something, but me remember back as I look at you, we used to eat it. Anyway, so here's a picture of her with her Jamaican family. May I tell you, and this was a season opener, people. 22.36 new PB, first 200 meter officially for the 2024 season. Now she trains in Texas alongside Julian Alfred, one of the top 5 female sprinters on the planet. from St. Lucia, who of course trained in Jamaica. Dean Asher Smith, who is our cousin Dean Asher Smith, as well as this young lady, Rashidat Adelike, and she's coached by this young man, the great Florial. So, excuse me, like I said, people may have the vid. Please forgive I. But now this, of course, is my 2 cents. I've been talking about this young lady for quite some time. Last year, she would have represented the island, but because she was then making the transition from representing the United States to Jamaica, papers had not yet gone through, so that's why she didn't run at the World Championships. But you did see her wear the colors recently. I think this might have been at World Relays. That must have been the first time I think she wore the colors. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I've been talking about her. Now, let me say this clearly. I've not yet, because I see some of you speculating, who do I think is going to make the women's 100 meters. Before I even get into that, 200 meters. This young lady is going to be one of the individual runners. I said this to you last year, would have happened, but because of etc. She's going to be an individual runner. 22.36 PB, a serious time, and I think that qualifies her. Don't correct me, but I think this is a qualifying time. And this is her first 200 meter for the entire season. So just imagine what's here to come. By the time she comes back for trials, she's going to be running something much faster, closer to a 22. We might even see a sub 22. It's not impossible because I think she's really, really talented. So I'm super excited to see what she does. Jamaicans have already, anybody who's into track and field is already aware of Lanae-Tava, and if you come here regularly, if you are a royal, you know that this young lady is a super talent. Now, somebody said to me the other day, Jamaica have so much super talent, but the truth is Jamaica actually has a lot of super talent. Now, one of our weaknesses is 200 meters because a lot of our female athletes are not doing the 200 meters, and I'm going to keep saying it. We need them to be running the 4s, the 2s, and the 1. I don't care what you are specializing. If you're running a 400 meter, you need the flat speed of the 100. You need the speed endurance of the 200 meters. If you're running the 100 meters, you need the stamina that the 400 meters is going to give you. You need the speed endurance that the 200 meters is going to give you, and vice versa. So this young lady also runs the 4. She's a long jumper also, just in case you're not aware. Not sure about the 100 meters, but we did see her run. It's a world record, I think. Recently. Or a world lead in terms of the 4x4 herself. I think with Dean Asher Smith that opened, Adelike that ran the second leg, she ran the third leg, and Julian Alfred ran the fourth leg. This was somewhere in Texas. So we know she has that flat 100 speed. Now, this is important to notice. She dominated throughout the entire race. Within the first 5 minutes, go back and look at our video, the video that we put up, that my cameraman shot. As you can see from the angle that we shot it, she was ahead of the field within the first 3 to 4 strides. No one came close to her. Ashanti Moore battled bravely, took second. Congratulations to her. Great run. But the fact of the matter is, this young lady was completely dominant throughout the entire race. And this is our season opener, 22.36. Take note, new personal best. First race for the 2024 season outdoors in terms of a 200 meters. So expect great things from her. She will be making the individual women's 200 meter team for Jamaica. And she will leave a mark at the Paris Olympic Games should she remain injury free. And she will, I declare. Now, the other thing to know is what was really cool for me. And you know, Jamaicans are famous for doing this. Because she overseas, and she was speaking the US thingy, the accent. But then when he started asking her about Jamaica and the Jamaican pros, etc., and she just switching at the straight pattern, I tell you the place mash up. Because we Jamaicans are very, very proud of every aspect of our incredible culture that has impacted the whole world. Entire world has been impacted by little Jamaica. Yeah, so that's why we're so bossy. And yeah, bossy. Yeah, we deserve it. So Lanae-Tava charms the entire Jamaica. We're in love with this young lady. And remember, I'm telling you, she's going to be one of the individual 200 meter runners. So outside of the obvious person, Sharika Jackson, who's going to be awesome today, by the way. Yeah, Lanae-Tava Thomas. Remember me tell you. Now, but this, of course, is my 2 cents. Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, notification bell, hit the like button. Remember your royals, kings, and queens. Bless up.